Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is the Lady Designer, and we are back with another speed build video. Yes, a speed build video of Koali Zoo, not Koali Beach, and I am joined by...
You nailed it!
Wow, I'm feeling the shade.
I'm joined by, well, Mike, Rudi, and Sue. Bye, guys.
Hello!
Hi.
Hello, y'all.
No, but in all seriousness, I know that a lot of people really enjoyed all those long episodes we did the last few weeks.
Hey,
but
what are you hinting at?
no. But I'm the only one that always thinks after half an hour, like, oh my god, guys, can we please just stop? And then half an hour later, we're finally done. So yeah, Lady prepared a speed build video.
Why are we
Only a
talking in
speed
third
build
person?
video. Yeah.
I don't know. One lady designer prepared.
No, so we're just gonna, we're not gonna have a 45 to 1 hour episode today, but
We'll see about
we're
that.
gonna have a speed build and some cinematic shots in the end, and
Wait. Are you just using the... look, I've never seen you using that technique.
no, it was,
I know, it's
this was
kinda
the first
weird.
time and the last time, so don't worry.
Why the
The
last
last one.
time? It's not
Because it was like,
bad.
no, I'm just very used to just using the terrain tool itself, and I was like, this is just not gonna work, so
But
I
you're making
deleted the
Mike so
track
happy.
pretty soon.
You're making...
Yeah,
am
well,
very
not
happy
really,
right
because
now.
I deleted it already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that you just completely caved it in.
I just, no, it was just a pain. On the other side, I did the same, but just with the terrain tool instead, because I was just too lazy maybe to do it like as perfect as you do, Mike. But for those who don't know, we're
I have a
going
certain
to...
feeling I can insert a meme here now.
Oh god. Stop with your memes. Don't.
It's not your episode, man. Next time.
Oh god.
I remember that I mentioned a few times that I'm going to add the red pandas. I know, it's super frustrating. Every time I say red pandas, people think I'm talking about reds instead of red pandas.
Red panda?
It's like
rat
that.
pandas.
I don't know. There are like a lot of, thank God, a lot of Dutch people that back me up in there. Like, yeah, but it sounds just so the same. Like red and red. It's I can't even say it differently. So I apologize for everyone if I say it wrong. Red.
Is a
panda.
bread panda a real thing?
A red, there's
Like-
red
like
in
a
the
I know
kitchen.
that.
Without,
That
I
one.
never thought that. I never actually really got... I mean, how? and why?
Everyone's, well, not everyone, but a lot of people say it. Whenever I mention the rat panda, there are also always a few people that say, I always think you mentioned rats instead of red. I
Rat
can't
panda.
say. Yeah, it's hard. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, English is annoying with this though. Like these sounds are too similar.
They're exactly right. And I think, especially for Dutch people, it's even harder to really say it differently.
Yeah, because you don't have this differentiation between the and the as you have in
Yeah.
English.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, the English people, they change letters, but they don't change the sound. And that's freaking annoying.
No, but there is a different sound. Like there is
Sorry.
a different sound, but it's very, very subtle, and it's something that like native users are really best at picking up and like pronouncing. And as a non-native speaker, it's like one of the minute, subtle details of English that are really hard to nail.
Yeah.
It's just
So.
such a stupid, subtle difference. So
So
I mean,
the
I'm
rat
blaming English
pandas-
for this one.
Okay. Well, I blame the Dutch. But so yeah, I mentioned that I wanted to add I didn't. Surprise, surprise. No, I just I was a little bit lost. Oh god, what a day is this? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just so tired the last few days, and I just I'm apologizing to the viewers, by the way, not to you guys.
Oh, well then.
It's just
Wow.
not my day. No, I'm so tired, and I just I wanted to do it, but I just couldn't. So I finished the Giant Panda Habitat with the outdoor section. I did do a little bit on the inside. Like I took a lot of your additions to the top layer, mostly what Mike did, and I really love how that has turned out. And I used a little bit of that to decorate it a little bit on the lower level. And other than that, I only completed the outside section and with a waterfall. Yay!
Ooh.
Do we have waterfalls? We don't really have that many waterfalls. It's a simple waterfall though, but I think it looks just nice in the background for a little bit of a change. There is going to be a waterfall, but we don't have a waterfall right now, right?
At least I can remember only this little waterfall feature you have in your
On the
micro
Chocolate
house.
Mountain, right? We'll have one.
Yeah, there will be one, but I mean, like, we don't have one. I was looking
No, we
like,
don't have a
okay,
proper
maybe,
one,
no, okay. But I just used, like, the very standard one just to get, like, a little bit variation in. But the struggle I had with the whole build was, like, this section of the habitat is, like, very bright and sunny, and the other side is, like, all in the shadows. And I just, if anything, I don't like our shadows. It's, like, it's I don't know. It's just very annoying. So yeah, this side is the most vibrant part and the most alive part, I'm guessing. And the other side is just a little bit less because I was like, yeah, well, it's not the most fun area with the shadows. But I also didn't feel like I should keep it empty or anything. So I really wanted to have like this big area going around the whole building where we have 5 giant pandas right now. So we have 1 male and 4 females. And but they're actually really using all sides. So all sides on the outside and also the inside. So it's really nice to see that it's not like they're sticking in one area.
One question though, does anyone know that it's just like, I don't know why I come up with that, but do they prefer the shade sometimes? Because they usually have to have it a bit colder. So I would wonder if this is also a game mechanic. I have never heard of it, but do they prefer shade per se, or only kind of things that have a roof?
Well, if you are not playing with sandbox mode with like 100% welfare, I'm pretty sure they... I'm not really sure if they would stay inside, for example, because it's cooler, but they would complain because of the temperature in general. I'm not really sure if there's like a temperature difference in the shade or indoors
Yeah, there is.
or
I know.
outdoors.
No,
there is?
Yeah, I know. I know from the heat map that, for example, trees give a little bit of shade, and below there it's a tiny bit cooler. And the more trees you have, like if you have a little forest section, it's a lot cooler.
That's cool.
In warm
That's
areas,
a good
but
part.
it's like it's kind of directed directly below. So I was wondering if there is like a diagonal or like a tilt shadow, if you know what I mean. If that still affects, because this would make sense then for the low altitude of the sun, which we are sometimes complaining about.
I really don't know, actually, because, well, I've been playing sandbox mode for so long right now, so all those things I don't really have to deal with anymore. So it's like the most easiest way. Like,
so
why don't we have any polar bears? It's so easy in sandbox mode. No. Okay, ethically, we should not get polar bears. I know. I was just joking, guys. But no, I really don't know if that is the case. I tried to play around a little bit with like where to put the enrichment items and stuff, so you can make sure that they are using all these specific areas. The only thing I don't really know if they would actually use it is like the outdoor section where there is a bridge going over this little river section. I'm actually not really sure if they would use it. They are able to use it according to the traversable area, but I have not seen anyone walking there. But maybe that will change. Like soon we will hopefully see some more cute little baby pandas, and then maybe it gets more full. They would use it. I don't know.
We have birth disabled, so that's going to be a problem.
Do we have birth disabled?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to come back to a habitat you haven't looked at in a while and suddenly find 50 animals.
I definitely should.
Yeah,
run.
slowing down age, so it's not really a problem. If you have like 5 times slowing down the age, it's like it takes even like 5 years before a pregnant animal will give birth. So
Oh, wow.
it really doesn't matter to turn it on. But I actually, if I would have known, I would have changed it already. Like, I always have it on. I didn't know there were like different settings for a sandbox mode. So per park. Is that a thing?
I thought that, it was just all the same.
Yeah, so if I change my settings in sandbox mode, like if I disabled alerts, I don't even see alerts in franchise mode.
That's true, but I think it's only because of the alerts. I think there is a setting per sandbox. I think there is, because I have different settings in my 2 sandbox parks.
I really don't know.
At least I think. I mean, yeah.
See, you're already starting to know yourself.
But I think what we should definitely do is maybe in the future, not in the upcoming weeks, but maybe later, take a little bit of a time to actually look into the animals per habitat, and then maybe, because we can always turn it on for a while, make sure that they get some babies, and then
just like you did with like the tapirs, right?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening right now, I was opening this park and I was checking the training center. And what did this lady find? There were like 15 tapirs in the training center. God's sake, why? You said like, I was looking for the right one. And afterwards I was like, what right one?
They're awfully picky about them.
Yeah,
Why?
no, not even. Can I quickly explain that? And I
please.
And
You can try to explain yourself.
If Ronti is listening, please take a notepad now and a pen. Okay? I get why in many modes of the game you have a hard time finding the right animal. I get that. But why in Sandbox, where I can literally turn off everything? Okay.
Well, what do you mean with right?
What's wrong with all of the other tapirs?
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to have a big one, and at least one that has a fertility rate that is above 33%, because even in Sandbox mode, they won't get any babies without.
Yeah, well, I just heard that birth has been turned off.
Yeah, I know, but in the future we might. I just want to have like my freaking 5-star gold star tapir, give it to me, boom.
I never look at that, to be honest, in Sandbox mode. I never.
And they were all so small. They were like, on the raid, it was like 30% size.
I mean, tapirs are pretty
35.
small animals, not gonna lie.
Oh, wow.
Well, you're
I've
not that
never heard
picky.
anyone being so picky about the size of an animal in the game.
I am.
I've never heard of that either.
Size
Incredible. Size matters. Where's Aliyah when you need her?
Oh, God. You started that. Okay.
Rudy's just trying to make a perfect tapir race, all right? It's
Yeah, well,
never,
it's
never been a
not going to
problem in the
happen
past.
Let's
if
not
the-
start our perfect race. Hello, no.
If it's been turned off,
I'm not the
then,
suitable person for that, as my original country is not suitable for that. I love all tapirs, okay?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
the tapirs
what
are
about the
great.
15 that are stuck in the
didn't
trade
like
center?
all of the, you didn't like those.
I'm just assuming that our tigers might need some food at some point.
Oh my god.
5 feedings.
You know what I
at
got? You know what I
Koali
got
Zoo.
when I turned off the map when I was finished building? I got like this thing in my screen about protesters spotted and a fine.
Wow.
Now, isn't that like the most weird thing in the Sandbox Zoo?
Yeah, unfortunately, they're stuck over by your gharials, I think.
With my gharials? What's wrong with my
Yeah.
gharials?
Yeah, ask the protesters, huh?
Apparently, your gharials get boxed up pretty easily for
I
whatever
tell you,
reason. They get
if you
But
have-
stuck on the
we have
roof or
auto
something.
unboxing. There is
No,
no
they still get
boxing
stuck.
here.
Yeah, but you know what? If you would have chosen your gharials a bit more wisely, I tell you that wouldn't have happened.
Serious? God. Well, this is going to be like there has been that free update announced, right? And there's going to be like a lot of changes also in the
Oh, great
genes
change,
and the birth breeding. So
Oh, yeah?
that might be a timing where I maybe look into it a little bit more. No promises, but
I find this a
It
They
good
sounds
only
idea.
really
want perfect animals for Koali Zoo. The rest can stay in the trade
I
center
will
for...
leave that to Rudi then. He can change all the animals in Koali Zoo. Like, if you just release them in the wild, for example, instead of keeping them in a training center, I'm all good.
No, they're ugly tapirs and they can't go to the wild.
Aw. They didn't have their appropriate size to be released in the wild. The poor things.
Can I say that this is really beautiful?
Oh, well, thank you. Especially those rocks, right? I didn't do that. I saw it, I found it, and I was like, I'm gonna use it.
You sound
Who made
Those are Rudi
it?
Sumatra rocks.
Is it?
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. They really saved me tons of work here.
Yeah, I've searched them on the market for a long time. I'm just fooling around, sorry.
What?
Forget about that.
They were
Did
they
you
were the
download
perfect
them
size
from the
rocks.
workshop?
They were the perfect size. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh! Because I also want to give someone credit, you know?
No, well.
No.
I'll take that. I'll take that credit here because of being fooled by you guys because of my picky choices of the tapirs. Did you like the tapirs? I like them.
No, in all seriousness, I really love the rocks, and I will not forgive you for keeping those tapirs in the training center.
I forgive you.
No, but it really saved me tons of work with those rocks, and because I think everything I did was like 4 hours or so. It wasn't like that crazy long like the last time. Who is sending memes in Discord now?
Did he make another
Okay,
meme?
I'm gonna put that one in the screen. This is Rudi to all small female tapirs with a fertility rate below 33%. I don't want to play with you anymore. Credits to
I like
Sylv. Oh my god, that one is so good.
It's good.
Meme Lord stroke again.
I just couldn't help but think about that.
It's a really good one. Sorry guys, I really apologize for this mess during this episode, but I'm having a lot of fun though. I think this is like the stress relief we all experienced the last week with like all the mess in the world.
Yes.
And we're
Oh,
all
yeah.
now like, oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, I really feels that way because
Yeah.
I haven't laughed this hard for the whole week. Like, so I really hope we can at least give you guys that feeling too, because well, for everyone it's been crazy right now. So I really hope
Thanks
it's
to
not that
tapirs.
much of a
Thank the
mess.
tapirs. I tell
Yeah,
ya.
thank the tapirs and the rocks.
A small price to pay for them.
Yes. The perfect selection of tapirs.
Did you guys read about the free update before I say like what do you like the most?
I saw the picture.
Oh yeah, okay.
I may not have read
Mysterious
it.
glass pieces picture with the bamboo in the back.
That's gonna be really awesome.
My first response was actually I was mad because I just spent like the last episode of Koali building this thing out of supposedly bamboo pieces, and I was just like, well, we don't have bamboo, so I'm gonna paint this wooden blank instead. And lo and behold,
And someone at Frontier was laughing very hard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so actually, that
I'm
was
just happy
kind of
it
a
wasn't
Rudi
me this
moment for
time.
me because Rudi, you're
Yeah,
always
exactly.
doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I was quite sure. I was quite certain I'm not going to add a zip line, so I was quite safe. Oh god, no.
No, but maybe we don't have poles with bamboo, but I'm pretty sure we will get them. If you see the whole set, I think some poles with just bamboo will definitely fit in
Yeah,
there.
it looks like.
It looks very adventure-y, so maybe a zipline is coming.
So what do you guys think? Like they posted another screenshot on Friday, which was basically hinting to a new DLC. There wasn't really that much new, but it looks like a little bit like a jungle.
Actually, there was a lot new because people pointed out on my Discord, and I didn't even see all of that, but they were totally right. So, what my Discord people found out is it's a different ground texture. So it's like something we don't have in the game. I checked it; it's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a different pathway.
Interesting.
Or at least if it's not a pathway, it might be the natural path and then a different terrain, which I don't think maybe not, or it's just a very interesting blending. Who knows? But at least there are some new plants in. And
Yeah, I saw
seems
one,
like
I
a
think.
new wall set, some kind of because they seem like these kind of stones I used for the temple here in Koali, but I'm pretty certain they are not, because these are single pieces. We don't have a wall set of these things. So I'm quite sure that Frontier didn't build walls out of single pieces. They never do it, because the parks they release have to be computer friendly, and they have to save some hardware for the people out there. So they're not going to make crazy wall sets like we do.
That is true.
So
That's
I'm really
true. But I really thought it was the Indian theme. And maybe they will add recolorable items too.
I'd be fine with that though.
Yeah, that's
That'd be
true.
nice.
Yeah.
But that would be really great. Like the same goes for the glass pieces. We really asked them to add some glass pieces without any edges. So this is definitely something a lot of players have been asking for. And the same goes for recolorable items. I think a lot of people ask for that too. So it would be really great if that would be a thing in the free update. That should be in the free update, right? I think they didn't mention it though.
No, I think
If they were to change anything, then it would have to be free.
yeah. And I must say, because it seems that I'm the only one playing franchise still between the four of us, I have to say,
Pretty
for those
much.
people who love playing franchise, these changes are insanely handy and super good. Like a lot of good changes that were badly needed about the keepers. A lot of their routine has changed, like how they prepare food. They changed the
good.
way the time is affected. If there are more animals, they will prepare food for all animals directly and not just go forth and back all the time. They changed the system, how urgent it is, so keepers can now run. They were the only staff members that couldn't run, but now they can
Oh yeah,
run.
that's
good.
true. Yeah.
They have even added, it seems they have even added new animations. They can run with a bucket, they said, so I guess there will
Nice.
be a new one. And yeah, plenty of those changes. You can see the thoughts of keepers have been updated, so you can see what is going wrong and why they cannot fulfill their jobs, instead of just seeing, I hate my job.
Thank goodness.
So
I'm really excited,
a lot of
especially
great
for the
changes.
animal interactions. Like more animal interactions. More
Oh yeah, that was
frequently.
also one of the things I talked about in one of my latest episodes, because that's mainly the feedback I get the most. Is like, oh man, we need more of these social interactions, because I was spending one entire episode to find the animations between lion cubs, and it took me like 10 minutes to
It's
see
long,
one.
right? Yeah.
And I was like, hey, it's just a value. Can you just increase that value, please? And I think they
I
just did
remember
it.
recently I posted a picture on my Twitter feed and my Instagram of two bonobo babies playing with each other, and like the orangutan with a little baby orangutan socializing with each other. And I posted those pictures, and like many people were like, oh my god, I never knew they did that. And it's like, oh my god, this game is so old already regarding like, you should have seen those animations by now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, about those hedges in the front, those hedges are not not gonna stay there. I just didn't know how to cover up that.
And there's, like right there
Okay.
is a hedge, and the first vendor decided to just go through it, even
yeah,
though there is no
also
path.
the guests will walk through it. So I might change that to like a bigger,
Cops.
wider stairs. What?
No, I'm sorry.
But yeah, this is the end part. I did tweak a little bit of like that bridge, the wooden bridge going over it, because
that
of
frame
like
is
the
beautiful.
pandas do a little bit weird. Well, they sometimes have like these floating traversable areas, which is really weird. So,
Okay.
and I wanted to make it a little bit easier for the keeper to just go over. Yeah, like the keeper does weird things too.
But lady, I love what you did here. It turns out really
I really like
beautiful.
this area, but as I said, like the other area is like so much in the shade, and I just don't. I like the vibrant between sunlight and the shadows, and it's just really hard on the other side. So
Well, the funny thing is, I mean, you could play with that. You could have a much more densely kind of forested area so that they're a little bit more protected.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it's going to be
I
shaded on
hereby
that
give
side
you all
anyway.
freedom.
Yay!
No, I know,
can touch
but you
things.
should also just do things for yourself. Like don't you don't have to. There's still a reptile house, which is like halfly.
Gets a lot of free air.
it's
Let's- yeah.
fresh air.
3/4 done ish.
No, but you do you. Like next week's episode is going to be on Mike Sheets' channel, and I remember you wanted to add the Chinese pangolin someday. I think they're also waiting for you in the trading center.
But
Maybe
not just
I'll add
one.
the Chinese
Yeah,
pangolin
just
to
one.
the reptile house.
But, so yeah, this is basically wrapping up my episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one. I hope the viewers liked it.
Well, they'll tell you, so don't worry.
Yeah, they will tell me, definitely. And leave a like, of course. Don't forget, guys, to leave a like. And subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And,
Wow, the calls to action.
I think this came out beautiful,
Oh,
honestly.
this looks so
Yeah.
cool, by the way. Oh,
This does. It
yeah,
does.
I really like this one. But I was a little bit stuck on this side for where I wanted to add red pandas and stuff. But I know there's going to be, like, maybe a Japanese macaque, maybe Formosan black bear, or those kind of animals somewhere in that region, because it's like more in the mountains, more colder. So yeah, feel free if anyone gets it to just continue on this area. Don't worry for my red pandas.
I might add another arm to the Fudge Mountain.
Yeah, Chocolate Mountain.
I just want to add quickly, because I think we kind of went a little bit off topic today. I think, is it really welcome addition how you did the outside area? Because I really think that this gives the whole building another layer, which was needed to, embed that.
It was a little bit boring and plain, of course,
yeah.
because there wasn't anything around it. But this was, in the end, like the plan to have like
I
something.
really like how this turned out. It feels natural,
Thanks.
embedded into the mountain. I mean, Mr. Chocolate Mountain needs to embed that even more. I still think it's really cool to see how they are moving around outside, and also you have some nice cinematics chosen that are looking out of the windows that people would actually look from. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
I will also add, so don't worry if it's going to be a little bit longer. I will also add some more screenshots of the inside, so people will get to see like the whole complete building. So what Mike did too. If they haven't seen that episode, shame on you on Mike Sheets' channel. No. Mike is going to take over, guys, next week. So I would definitely recommend everyone to go and follow Mike and Rudi and Sylv.
And next week will
And
be
don't
so
worry,
special.
guys, I'm in lockdown, so I got plenty of time.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
first it was Mike saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be super busy from March on because I'm gonna work so hard and I will have few time, blah blah blah. And now he has like time of the world, so
So I
I'm gonna
jinxed it.
stalk him.
I jinxed coronavirus on myself.
Yeah.
Finally someone who can be in my area of how much you can do. Okay, so people not fooling around with me anymore. I don't know. Have you seen that one meme? Like in my group, someone posts like a kind of normal episode, this done, and then other episode, Rudi episode, and they added like the requirement of space for the polar bears at the beginning. I was like, thanks.
I saw that.
I haven't.
Yeah, so that's for you now, Mike. You don't.
I
feel
have
it
to. I have to fix Sumatra because I have left that in absolute disaster. So
Yeah,
You did. Wow, I think half of the park is still an absolute disaster.
Whoa, shots fired.
No.
I have some cleanup to do.
No, yeah, you have some stuff to do. So I would recommend you not to touch my giant panda habitat. Just no. Wait.
That
Very
is a
subtle.
challenge.
Just because there are so many other things that are like half finished. So just
how I
for your
work.
own God's sake. Yeah, okay, that's right. It's all up to you. You have plenty of time now, so I expect you to like finish half the park next week then.
I'm like a
No.
Chinese pangolin. I just kind of rip apart a wall and then leave it, and then go somewhere else and rip up another piece of wall.
Yeah, leave the
what I
tortoise
do.
on like a courtyard where no one wants them to be.
Hey, at least they're not gonna die on a log, all right?
They didn't. Man, I chose the
that's
best
right.
ones. I chose only the best tortoises. They are quick. They are big.
Okay, guys.
You genetically selected the best ones. God, you psychopath.
And back we are to my origin country.
Could you also select them on like their speed?
Yeah. Yeah. I could choose between 0.1 and 0.2 kph. Which is still pretty
Alright,
fast.
guys.
Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
Enough of Rudy's a psychopath.
Yeah.
We'll do that for next episode.
That's exactly the reaction of a psychopath.
Oh god, I'm crying.
Oh, wow. Okay, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm very sorry if this wasn't what you expected for this episode, but I really hope you guys still enjoyed and that you all had a laugh. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for watching. Leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And we hope to see you guys next week on Micah's channel. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.